If you don't do politics, politics will do you.
I would say to young people, don't vote, and that's completely your choice and it's up to you and it's your prerogative, but you will be screwed if you don't vote.
In 2010, 44% of 18 to 24-year-olds voted. That's less than half of the population. Why are young people not voting, and what can be done to stop 18 to 24-year-olds from becoming the grey vote? The Revolution Will Be Televised is a satirical comedy on BBC Three that ridicules powerful people for their mistakes. Is scandal the only way to make politics more interesting? What else can be done to get people voting?
Okay, so I'm here at the Village Underground in Shoreditch. I'm just waiting to interview Hayden Prowse, who's the presenter and writer of The Revolution Will Be Televised. So I'm going to be asking about politics, voting, youth engagement from politics, these kind of crazy questions that I've been asking everyone else. But let's talk to Hayden about it because he's jokes.
Hello, I'm Katrina.
Hi.
This is Hayden Prowse. Hello, Hayden.
Hello.
You're from The Revolution Will Be Televised TV programme. I think it's 44% of 18 to 24-year-olds voted in the last elections.
Yeah, it's really poor turnout for 18 to 24-year-olds. There's it's literally a sliding scale. The older you get, the more likely you are to vote. And also, the older you get, according to this recent poll by Lord Ashcroft, who's this big Conservative donor, the more likely you are to vote for more conservative ideas. And the younger you are, the more open you are to new things, exciting new liberal progressive ideas. So, our country would be more progressive and more liberal and more open-minded if more young people voted. We would live in a better country.
Okay, so do you think that the way forward to make politics more accessible, particularly to young people, is to make it funny?
I think it's a good way, yeah. It depends. Some young people are really serious, but a lot of them are probably less serious than older people. And also, I think one of the reasons young people are disengaged from politics is they see how ridiculous it is, and by satirising it, you're able to connect with them because it feels like you're cutting through the bullshit.
I was thinking that a way to get young people more engaged was, I think that politics should be moved a lot more to online.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah.
So you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, look, I think if Tories are sending pictures of their cocks to girls online, then probably voting should catch up.
Yeah, probably.
It's about time.
Sexy! Yeah! So, in order to make the country a better, more progressive place, we need to get more young people voting. In order to get people to vote, politics needs to be accessible. And for us younger, tech-savvy kids, this means satire and moving voting online. Is this enough, however, and is it simply a case of too little, too late? I went to the Houses of Parliament in Westminster to speak to Labour MP Theresa Pearce to find out more.
I think young people are interested in what is really politics, which is life. Life is what they're bothered about, and their futures is what they're bothered about, and they are interested in that. But the way politics are discussed, they're discussed in a way that excludes an awful lot of people. There isn't one single thing you can do that just suddenly makes young people interested in politics, because we've had decades of no political education of people. There are people in politics who want to stay in politics, and they don't want other people coming out and wanting their jobs and wanting to get into this club. So they're quite happy to keep it as a closed shop, and they're quite happy for turnout in elections to be quite low. So, they like the status quo, but I think the job of people in politics is to shake the status quo. Yeah. I think it's to say, why not? Somebody who I don't particularly admire, but Nigel Farage, I saw him yesterday on the television and he said something that really struck with me. And someone asked him if he wanted to be Prime Minister and he said no. And they said, well, surely if you're in politics you want to be Prime Minister. And he said no. He said there are two types of people who go into politics. People who want to be something and people who want to do something. And I think that's a really profound thing to say because I see it every day. And there are people in politics who want to be someone. And that's not why you do it. It's a public service. You actually go into politics to change things, to do things. But the problem is once you get in here, you realise it's really difficult to change things.
After leaving Theresa's tiny office, it became clear that the whole system needed an overhaul from the inside out. In order to get young people voting, we need younger people seated in Parliament, representing 18 to 24-year-olds as a demographic. More people like this guy.
Hi, I'm Matt Cook and I am 23. I live in Newport. I come from Brighton originally and I am a Green Party candidate. I'm the 2015 general election candidate for Torvine. I joined the Green Party and I think it was barely a month later, suddenly I'm a candidate. So yeah, throwing myself in deep in there, but why not? I think more people, more younger people should be getting involved in politics. I mean, that's the other reason I decided to stand was because, you know, you look at people in Parliament, you look at people, you know, debating in Westminster, and it's like, do any of those people really speak to young people? Even younger generations need voices in Parliament as well, so that's why I'm standing, to try and be a voice for young people, to get more young people voting, and to just be someone a bit different, you know. I don't think there's any alternative people in parliamentary positions, and there should be more of a range of people. There was a brilliant quote I read recently that went around, and I can't remember where the source was from now, but it said, if you don't do politics, politics will do you, and it's so true. You can be as uninterested in politics as you like, but that won't stop it affecting your life. Do it. Get involved, vote, make sure you vote or I'm going to come over there and get you.
Matt running for candidate proves that there is a void of youth in Parliament that needs to be filled by similarly progressive types. After realising that people like Matt exist, it became clear that perhaps 18 to 24-year-olds are more engaged than I first thought.
I'm at the Sky HQ in Osterley. I've got this sick visitor badge. Look how jokes the photo is. Look. Wait, can you see? Visitor. And I'm just here to speak to Alan Strange, who basically created the Stand Up Be Counted website. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's really good.
The project was born because we recognised that most young people weren't voting, they weren't engaged in politics when it really mattered at election time. We created an environment where young people could come to Sky News onto a bespoke website designed for them, and they were able to upload their thoughts and fears and so on and discuss issues. Young people are really engaged in politics, they just aren't necessarily engaged with politicians, so that's something we wanted to tap into.
It seems then that as a demographic, we are engaged in politics, but politicians aren't properly engaging with us. Voting and having a voice will help government become more progressive, but we still have a long way to go. Who knows what will happen at the general elections in May?
You go. Sexy.
Okay, ready?
Sexy.
Okay, great. Okay, good.